Hey guys, this is Nine Snapper coming here with another video, and as you can see, background looks different, huh? You guys are probably wondering where am I? Well, let me move out of the way. That's right, I'm in the kitchen. As you can see, everything looks fantastic. Well, not really look good, but yeah. So you guys are wondering what's with this new background and what you guys well, as you guys remember, well, obviously I don't have to keep saying this, but my PS4 is still getting fixed and it's getting repaired, of course. But fortunately, things are not really going well for me because I'm still bored and it's day 6 of not being online. So I took the liberty of doing this video. I was gonna think about live streaming, but no. If I live stream in live, that's not gonna work. So, because I don't think I'm ready, and I have a bad feeling one of my family members are gonna come downstairs and, yep, hopefully nothing will be interrupted. So, the reason why I'm in this room right now is because I decided to do a little bit something what I do in life, but this is only going to be the first time I do this. So right now I am feeling a little hungry right now, and fortunately I don't know how to cook. Normally I let my parents, my siblings, or anyone who lives with me cook for me, because trust me, I am not a good cook. However, there is one thing, but it's not really cooking, but something better. Cup of noodles, beef flavor. And if you guys were shocking, I have 2. Now, you guys are wondering, what am I doing with 2 of these? Well, believe it or not, I eat 2 cup of noodles, but the way I eat them is a little bit different. So what I'm going to show is how I cook them and wait. So, yeah. So what I'm going to show you guys how I make them and how I do it. And I'm pretty sure to you guys it's going to look weird, or I don't know. But it's the way how I do it, and it's the way how I like them, and it's the way how I eat them. So, yeah. But just for the record, once they're done, I'm not going to remove the mask. Well, but either way, so I'm going to pause the video and resume it for a bit. Okay, so as you can see, I moved the camera for a bit. Now, as you can see, I still got 2 of them. But the way how I do it, and I'm pretty sure you guys, you're going to think it's weird, or like I said, it's how I am in life. So just give me a moment. Okay. Now normally some people like to eat these. Sometimes they like to eat them like just remove the paper, put the hot water, then put it back, close it, and then it just wait for 3 minutes, and then it's ready to eat. But the way how I do it is a little bit different. Now, before what I'm about to do, I'm going to let you guys know this. I like to eat food, that's true. But when it comes to fruits and vegetables, that's a different. The only vegetables I like to eat are only cucumbers and corn. Those are the only 2 vegetables I like to eat. And fortunately, there are vegetables in this. And trust me, I do not like it. So, what I do is, and to you guys, this is going to look crazy, but it's the way how I do it. So normally, I try to make the noodle loose. And the way how I do it is simply by smashing it, and it's gonna make noise. So there we go. And then I give it a little shake. And the same thing for this one. And once the shaking is done, I open them. Oh, remove the wrapper, of course. And now open it. And as you can see, it's open, but now this part is loose. Now this is where these holes comes in. And as you can see, I removed the noodles and including the vegetables. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it. They're right there. Unfortunately, inside, well, this is why, like, if you can see inside all this green stuff, I don't like it. So, which is why I remove it by just shaking it a bit. And, yep, it's all gone. And once, unfortunately, there's still some inside, but unfortunately, you can't remove it. So, fortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. So, I just put the noodles back in here, and well, gotta do the same thing for this one. So, give me a moment. Okay, now that I removed the noodles, they're ready now. Unfortunately, now we need to make this hot, of course. I mean, I could have done it earlier, but what's the point? Now, let me just adjust the camera for a bit. Okay. Now, all I do is simply just put this teapot right here. Then, there we go. Gotta be careful though. Now, we wait. So this is the point where I pause the this is where I pause the video and let the water cook for in the meantime. Okay, so it should be almost ready. Once the teapot, the whistle goes on, it should be ready for a few more seconds. Just gotta wait. But yep, as you can see, I removed the noodles and everything from the I removed the noodles. And you can see, right, all of this looks good. As you can't really see the color of it. There we go. Yep, that looks better. So yeah, I normally eat beef flavor because the chicken is okay. The shrimp, well, I used to eat it as a kid, but not anymore because the fish flavor. But the beef flavor, this is real good. Well, to me, of course. Whatever you guys like to eat, what flavor. But for me, I'm sticking to beef flavor. And normally I don't normally do this, but since I still don't have my PS4, well, I guess this is the first, but this is only the first time I'm going to be doing this. But still, hopefully, I get my PS4 back and everything will be back to normal. It takes time. It should be almost about done though. The whistle from this teapot should be able to steam up. Normally I would pause the video, but why bother? We're just gonna wait and see until it's ready. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pause the video again, so okay, so we're still waiting, and yeah, it's been like 5 minutes already. Well, 7. I have no idea. Oh, okay, looks like the hot water is done. And there. Now, unfortunately, this requires. Yeah, that's hot. Good thing we have mittens. Alright, now. Now, fortunately, as normal people would do it. So, and I want to move the camera because I don't want to get wet, so. Now, the way how I do it, first things first, well, first I gotta remove my sunglasses because the steam from the teapot is, okay. Yeah, let me get, yep, that's steam right there, you can see it. Yeah, you really want to make the soup really nice and hot to give it not only extra flavor but also really good. But anyways, as I was saying, next, well, of course everyone knows how to do this, but just pour in the hot water. There we go. And there we go. Sorry about that. So, as I was saying, now next what I like to do is, sure, cover this, but I also use a bowl to cover up the top so that way the steam from the soup stays in there and makes it nice and hot. And suppose that I cover these two, but now here I'm gonna do a little bonus on this one. So give me a moment. Yeah, we're gonna have to pause the video again. Give me a moment. Okay, so while we're waiting for the soup to finish cooking out, well, we just gotta wait for a few minutes. So as a little bonus, this is real easy, but look what I got here. It's Kool-Aid. Yes, I like Kool-Aid. I also like Capri Sun, High C, other stuff. But I got Kool-Aid powder right here. Now this is fruit punch flavor. Now, normally, of course, all you gotta do is just put water in it, just stir it up, and yeah. But what I like to do is, first things first. Well, first I gotta get a cup. Give me a moment. Alright, so first things first. We put like maybe a little bit, not too much of the powder into the cup. Yep, as you can see, like, actually that's a bit too much, but oh well. As you can see, like somewhere around here of the cup. Then, well, fortunately, before what I'm about to do next, and let me close this. As you see, normally I used to, well, my family and I have something. We have this baby right here. I'm gonna have to move the camera. It's a water machine. And as you can see, there's a long hunk of water right here, but that's not the only one. This water machine, of course, cold water, normal water, and hot water. Unfortunately, take a look at this, and you guys are going to be real jealous of me and my family, because like I said, we're lucky, of course. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we have a bunch of these cans right here. And they're full of water, of course. So yeah. So yeah. We have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these containers. And they each have, I would say, 10 gallons of water. So, yep. And we can either have cold, normal, or hot water every day. And you guys are wondering, why didn't I use this machine for the hot water? Well, you see, normally when it comes to using hot water, I like to use the stove, because this hot water from the machine right here, the hot water is not, it's like, if I'll give it a level, I would say maybe an 8. So I use maybe level 10 hot water to make the soup really hot and make it taste good. So yeah, but anyways, back to what I was saying. Let me just move this out of the way. So what I like to do is, first we use a little bit of hot water. And we don't use a lot of hot water, don't use too much hot water, but once the water is like, well, I don't want to get wet, but once the water is a little bit wet, start mixing up the powder. Well, give me a minute, just need a spoon. Okay, so once the water is ready, well, start stirring it. And once you make it a little bit, once the powder is a little bit mixed with the hot water, then here comes this next part. Now put it back in here, and then now time for the cold water. Okay, now it's filled with cold water. Now mix it up again, and all right. Now that the mixing is done, well, first it's ready. Now it's time for a taste test, of course. But this is where I have to remove my mask, but I'm gonna look in the other direction and do it myself. So time for a taste test. Mmm. Yep. That's Kool-Aid. Real good. Mmm. Yep. Good Kool-Aid. Alright, now I'm gonna pause the video again. Once the soup is ready, yeah, that's when we'll resume. Okay, that should be enough minutes, so I'm pretty sure they're about done now. And man, they're hot. Okay, so now normally some people like to eat them like this, just yeah. But normally for me, I like to combine them. So once they're done, I just pour in the soup, and there we go. That's one. And that's two. And look at that. Actually, no. Now, normally I don't eat it plain because it doesn't really taste good. Now, some people like to add some special like spices into it or ingredients. So, I have two items. This, well, it looks like a lemon, right? Well, it's not. It's a lime. Now, some people like to use lemons or limes to, like lemon juice, to add into this to give it more flavor. But I also add something else besides the lemon juice or lime juice. I add this stuff. This is what gives its flavor. This is called, well, I think it's in backwards, but this hot sauce is called tapatio. This is what gives it its flavor, and trust me, it's real good when you put it into the soup. Now, first thing, we gotta cut the lime. So, here we go. And I know this is a really big knife. Relax, I know how to do this, but I gotta remove my sunglasses first. I don't want to cut myself, but relax, I've done this before. There we go. Now that's fully cut. Now, depending how much you want it, depending how you squeeze it. But normally I squeeze the whole thing, but here goes nothing. Now, we add in the tapatio to give it more flavor. Now we mix the tapatio and the lime juice together to make it taste good. All right, now that that's done, take a good look at that. I don't know if you guys can see the steam. Yep. It looks good, doesn't it? It kind of looks like spaghetti, but it's really noodles. And you guys can really see that steam. Yep. Level 10 hot water can make a good steam, and yep, it's real good. Now it's time for a taste test. And you gotta blow on it because it's real hot, and I'm covering my face, of course. Oh yeah, definitely tastes good. So yeah, that's what I wanted to show you guys. So that's how I make a good cup of noodles. And if you guys want to try my way, you're good. But still, that's how I make a good cup of noodles. Well, eating two of them. But I'm pretty sure you guys will only eat one. But if you guys want to try it my way, go ahead. And trust me, it's good. But just be careful. Don't use too much of it. But still, it tastes good. And not to mention, making good Kool-Aid as well. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And this is the first time I've done this in life, showing you guys how I make. Well, I'm not a cook, but I can make good. I can really make good taste when it comes to cup of noodles. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So peace out, stay safe, and if you guys want me to do this sometimes, or like I said, I'm not a cook, but I can guys show you in life if you want. Just this is what I'm saying. I have more. Like I said before, I got big plans, and maybe, just maybe, I'll start posting videos more in life like this, for example. If you guys want that, let me know in the comments, and if you give me more likes, then maybe I'll do this again sometimes. But either way, peace.